Hey friends, it is Dr. Brenda, sociologist, financial coach, founder of Gutsy Women Finances Community, full-time RVer, traveling the country with my 3 cats. Hey, if you don't yet subscribe, hit that button below. If you do subscribe, thank you so much. It means a lot to me. All right, today I'm going to really be talking about something very serious, and that is prepping for bad weather. So I am here at a national park campground in Ocean Springs, Mississippi. It is in the Gulf Islands National Seashore, and we have a forecast of thunderstorms, rain, high winds, the potential for a tornado, okay? So this is going to be rolling in later this afternoon and into this evening, and I want to make sure that I am totally prepared as I can be. So I have these 10 steps that I am taking to prep for the bad weather, especially for the potential of a tornado. Okay, and I'm just going to lay it out here for you, and I hope this helps you too. The first thing that on my list is to talk to the rangers. And so I asked about what is your tornado protocol, and I was told, just head to the restroom. The restroom is a concrete building in the middle of the campground, so that is where I would go. I asked about what happens if the tornado hits in the middle of the night, because the gates close here at sunset. The ranger gets off duty at 4 o'clock. What happens if it hits at 2 a.m.? And one of the rangers I spoke with, and they don't all know the same information, so I talked to a couple of different rangers, but one of the rangers told me that one of the law enforcement officers lives very close to here in an RV, and will be here if needed. So that was very good information to know. Okay, so one is talk to the rangers. The second is get your weather apps. Now, I like a weather app called Dark Sky, and there are also some people who follow different YouTubers who are forecasters. I use Dark Sky, but there is also a tornado app. So go to the App Store. If you haven't downloaded the tornado app, do it, and make sure it's picking up your current location. So check those apps, download those apps. The third thing, okay, do you have a weather band radio? I hope you do. If you don't, this is what Izzy's playing here. So this is what mine looks like. It's a small unit. I am in the process of charging this up, so I took this off just to demo it for you. So charge up your weather band radio. If you're like me, you might have one and you hardly ever use it. And I had to look up here. It said weather band 162.4 to 162.550. So that's going to show you where you dial in here to get your weather band radio. Mine has a crank, so once it's out of juice, I can crank it, and that will power it up. So definitely get your weather band radio, charge it up, get familiar with how to use it. Here's the other thing: know which county you're in, because all of these, all of the weather is based on what county you're in. And if you're an RVer, I don't know what county I'm in. I know what city I'm in. I don't know what county I'm in. So I Googled that ahead of time. I now know I am in Jackson County. So yeah, get that information. That's going to help you with your weather band radio and tracking the news. All right, water. Now, you've got the potential of losing power, losing water. I have bottled water with me. I also added some more water to my tank here in case I need to disconnect, in case I need to run off of the tank, my water tank here. And related to this is take a shower. Hey, if I end up in the restroom sharing that space with 10 other campers here, I want to smell good, but it could be a matter of several days before I can take a shower again. So, as silly as it sounds, take a shower, use that water, get yourself cleaned up, because it could be a while before you get in the shower again. Okay, I've got a portable generator. That is this guy right here. And so you can see I'm charging it up. It's got several different ports. I primarily use this. Now, if I need extra light, but if I run out of juice on my iPhones and on my electronics, I can plug it in here and juice it up. I also make sure that my phones are totally juiced up. My laptop is juiced up. If it's got if it's got power, power it up. Get your batteries at full capacity. Okay, and I am at number 7 already, and that is, yeah, you got the other type of batteries too. So make sure your flashlight has a battery. Okay, get your flashlights going. I also have this guy, and lots of light out of this, but all of the batteries, these have been sitting around for over a year. The batteries were all dead, so I replaced the batteries. So before you even get in this situation, stock up on batteries. Make sure you've got plenty of batteries. Okay, all right, I am at number 8. Put the important stuff in a backpack. Now, I talked about the value of having a go-to bag, and my go-to bag is kind of big and bulky. So I've got a little backpack, easy enough for me to carry, and I put in everything that's all my legal documents, my passports, my documentation. If I have to leave my backpack, my laptop is going in here, because that's about the most important thing I've got here is my laptop, and has all my work on it. So get yourself a backpack ready to go if you need to. Add some extra clothes if you want. Make sure you also, your backpack or whatever you go, that you've got your keys. Got, keys to the RV, keys to your tow vehicle, whatever you got. All right, cat carriers. I'm traveling with my 3 cats. I keep these cat carriers in the back of my Jeep. I get inclement weather. I go into the Jeep and I bring them all, and I'll just pluck them there in the bedroom, so that if I need them, I do not have to go out in crazy weather and get to the Jeep first and then bring them back in. I've got them here with me. Okay. Number 10 is, if we get really high winds, if it starts looking really bad, I'm going to be prepared to put my slides in, so that it doesn't, it gives me lets the wind catch even less. I've also kind of checked out the tree situation, and is it going to make sense for me to move my vehicle? Checking all that out. I'm going to be ready to pull in my slides if the weather gets really bad. Be ready to move my vehicle if it looks like there's a safer place without trees that I can move it to. So those are some of the things that I am looking into. So here we go, number 1 through 10. Number 1 is talk to the rangers. 2 is use your weather apps. That is Dark Sky, but also that tornado app. Number 3 is get a weather band radio. If you've got one, charge it up. Make sure you know which county you're in, so that you can be better prepared for any really bad weather. Number 4 is put some water in your tank. Have some drinking water. Make sure you've got extra water. 5, hey, take a shower for yourself's sake and for everybody else's sake. And number 6, if you have a portable generator, charge that baby, charge your phones, charge all of your electronics. So get going on that. Number 7, check your flashlights, put in fresh batteries for any type of light sources that you have. 8, get a backpack ready, put your important documents, make sure you got your keys, put all your important stuff in your backpack. If you've got pets like me, number 9 is, get everything you need for the pets in the RV, in the camper, so you are ready to go. I got my cat carriers ready with me. And number 10, be prepared to get your slides in. Be prepared. I mean, certainly you have a tent or anything sitting out there, bring it in. And also check out the trees, see if you need to move your truck, your car. All right, guys, I'm going to check back in with you probably tonight or tomorrow and let you know what happened and how the storm went. And I'm hoping I don't have to use any of these preparations, but if I do, I am ready. Okay, guys, I'll check in later. And good morning. It is the day after the storm. All is well. Walking down to the boat launch area just to see how high the water might have gotten. We did have quite a bit of rain, not really much in terms of winds. It looks like they brought in a small barge with some construction equipment, so that was not here yesterday. And they're doing some, this guy's got a little caterpillar that he's working on there. So, hey, I really recommend getting that tornado app. Now, I have weather apps that also give me an alert, but that tornado app did give me alerts. We had 2 tornado watches last night. The first one expired, maybe started at about 4:30 and expired at 7 p.m. And then later, probably around 8:30, we got notice of another tornado watch, and that one lasted till 11 p.m. And I stayed up until 11, so wanted to make sure things were okay. Then went to bed with my clothes on, just in case. So no damage, no high winds. This is also a good time to remind you guys of the difference between a watch and a warning. I grew up in the Midwest, so I'm very familiar with it, but for those of you who are traveling and you're not used to tornado warnings and tornado weather, a watch means that conditions are ripe. The weather conditions indicate that tornadoes could form. That is the time to prepare. A warning goes out when a funnel has either been sighted or radar indicates that there is a funnel activity, and that is the time for action. So again, a watch is your prep time, get your stuff together. A warning is time to seek safety, time to take action. So all is well. It's a little bit of a chilly day here. It smells and feels very clean, nice fresh breeze coming in, and we'll see how it goes. But headed out of here tomorrow. This is Davis Bayou in Mississippi, so give you a nice view of the bayou. This is along the Mississippi Sound, Gulf of Mexico. So enjoy the view. You guys take care.